At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
At Holland Coble Funeral Homes, we are proud to be residents of the communities we serve and a locally owned business since the early 1900s. Our commitment to courteous service and high standards of performance to you, your family, and the surrounding communities has been the same for over 100 years. Holland Coble Funeral Homes in New Sharon, Montezuma, and Watchier. Find more information at hollandcoblefuneralhome.com.
Lake Painting and Interiors invites you to visit their new design studio located at 105 East Market Street in New Sharon. Your one-stop destination for residential and commercial interior painting, custom cabinetry, cabinet refinishing and fabrication, wallpaper, countertops, backsplashes, and home renovation needs. Open Wednesdays through Fridays 10 to 5 or by appointment. Call 641-637-8015 or visit lakepaintingiowa.com for more information.
Here at Helmuth Ford, customers are not just a number, they are family, and we will treat you like family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
We look forward to seeing you soon at Helmuth Ford in Sigourney.
Skunk River Radio, country music from 1990 through 2010 with some Iowa country music sprinkled in. Listen at skunkriverradio.com, download the app, listen on Alexa by saying, Alexa, play Skunk River Radio on TuneIn. You can listen to me, Steve Shetler, each weekday morning from 6 a.m. to noon, and listen to The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio, online radio for country music from 1990 to 2010.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shetler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shetler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
Santa Steve's Stocking is back! Sign up and register to win at participating businesses for a $1,000 prize package. $500 cash, $500 in gift cards and prizes.
Oh yeah.
Winner will be drawn on Friday, December 19th. Sign up now in Oskaloosa at the Unique Salon, Shop Jen Miracle, Krause's House of Flowers, Stam Garden Center and Nursery, Mahaska Drug, and Oski Dental. In New Sharon, sign up at Lake Painting and Brittany's Bargains. In Lyton, sign up at Tassel Ridge Winery. In Hedrick, get signed up at Pigtail Charlie's Diner. And in Sigourney, sign up at Casey's, St. Clair Napa, Barnwired, Bodyworks Fitness, Copper Lantern Sports Bar and Grill, Shetler Insurance Services, James Family Greenhouse, Brothers Market, Amy's Salon House and Spa, and the Garden Gate. Somebody's gonna have a very Merry Christmas with Santa Steve's Stocking, and it might as well be you. Ho, ho, ho. All righty. Again, halftime coming to a close here in New Sharon, and hopefully you followed us onto this new video here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube, Skunk River Radio, Facebook as well. PCM leading the North Mahaska girls 25-17. Oski Dental sponsors our third quarter, and of course, towards the end of the game, we will be picking our North Mahaska player of the game, sponsored by Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell at State Farm Insurance. 8-point deficit here for the Warhawks. Artie Keep has the call of the game. Artie, take it away.
All right, thank you, Steve. North Mahaska gets the ball to start the second half. Lake off to Style. Style whips it down, and just like that, Linder's wide open underneath. How they missed a 6'1" girl, I don't know, but they did. Milani whips it out to Lindsay. Lindsay, shot comes off the rim. Fogel with the rebound, off to Lake. Lake to Style. Style whips around to the top left side to Falb. Gets it knocked away by Lindsay. Lindsay gets the ball off to Nevy. Lake's there to steal it. Another turnover. Falb left over in the corner. Her three-pointer comes off short. Winters with the rebound. She whips it down and overshoots the target. Falb brings it across the timeline. She brings it over to the right side to Lake. Lake tries to get it inside. Lindsay there to knock it away. Mustang defense is really strong inside. They just keep their hands moving and they get into those passing lanes. Comes off short. Lake with the rebound. She's looking down court. She's looking for somebody. Tried taking it in. Georgia Teeter tried to save the ball, but was stepped on the end line. Into the lineup for the Mustangs, number 34, Kenna Greer, a junior. Fogel looked like she was going to take the shot. Linder drives down the lane, whips it out to Lake. Comes off. The rebound was off to Greer, and Linder draws another foul down in that right corner. Foul was whistled on Nevy, her first. She kind of thought she got all ball according to what she was talking to the official. Linder sinks the first one. 25-20, 5:55 left in the third quarter.
She had to get that one miss out of her system earlier.
Yes, she did. Well, North Mahaska's hitting free throws at 66% this season, so that's not too bad for a high school team.
Yeah.
Falb on the steal. She's being harassed. She manages to get stopped. Lake with a long ball. Lindsay with the rebound on the long rebound. She brings it up across the timeline. Going down to the right side. Now she's down in the middle to Winters. Winters shut off. She's passing down to the corner, and Linder popped her hand in there, and the ball went flying. Milani up on top. She's kind of directing traffic. Over to Nevy. Nevy down into the corner to Lindsay. Lindsay tries to get it through, and Style steals it, but Lindsay's right there to steal it back. Two really good guards going at each other here. Lindsay Back out to Milani. They get it into the corner. It comes up short, but there to rebound. Nevy goes down the right side. She throws it up. And Linder. Lake. Fogel underneath. She can't get rid of. Gets a block, but fouled. 3 second in the lane call on North Mahaska.
You don't see that very often.
Not anymore. Lindsay brings it over to Greer. Greer back to Lindsay. Lindsay puts it up for three. Bounce up. There's Linder jumping high to pull that one down. She brings it across the timeline herself. Begins to lose it, and Lindsay started up the far side, but Lake kind of put a stop to it. She was whistled with a foul. That's Lake's second foul. First team foul in the third quarter. Another three-pointer goes up. Greer was there to get the rebound. Addison Falb called with a foul. Her first. Looks like Olivia Ridgway is getting ready to come into the Warhawk lineup. Three-point basket shot by Nevy comes off. Linder was there to clear it. Lake to Stile. Stile into Fogel. Fogel whips it down to Lake in the corner. Lake brings it down the backside. Lindsay steals it. And she hits Libby Winters, and Winters drives down the left side. Falb thought about the three-pointer. Stiles' pass gets knocked away. Shot by Milani was missed. Rebounded by Winters. And Winters was fouled by Stile. North Mahaska calls timeout. 2:56 to play here in the third quarter. 27-21, the Mustangs.
And let's go ahead and hear from one of our sponsors. Proline Building Company in New Sharon designs and builds a wide variety of structures, including commercial, municipal, agricultural, storage, and accessory buildings, as well as custom homes. Our customer-centered design build process ensures the project will meet your needs, however big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building, Proline is your partner every step of the way. Proline Building Company, the builder you know and trust. Hey, we thank Proline Building Company, along with all of our sponsors on board for our broadcast of North Mahaska basketball this season on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook and YouTube, Skunk River Radio, Facebook. This is our first broadcast of the year for North Mahaska. We've got plenty more North Mahaska basketball coming up this year, as well as Keota and Pekin. Artie Keep is the voice for the Warhawks this year. Artie.
All right. Libby Winters at the line shooting two. First one rolled off to the right side. She's set for her second one. Misses it as well. Bounce around. Linder comes away with the rebound. Off to Stile. Stile fights off the Mustangs. And she's picked up as she comes across. There, Fogel into Linder down the middle. 27-23. North Mahaska's closed the deficit to 4. Full timeout called by the Mustangs.
And we'll go ahead and hear a minute of our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media and Skunk River Radio. Proline Building Company in New Sharon designs and builds a wide variety of structures, including commercial, municipal, agricultural, storage, and accessory buildings, as well as custom homes. Our customer-centered design build process ensures the project will meet your needs, however big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building, Proline is your partner every step of the way. Proline Building Company, the builder you know and trust.
See State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell in Oskaloosa for auto, home, business, life, health insurance, and more. Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell's mission at State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. That's Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, your State Farm agents in Oskaloosa. Kelly and Wendell support the North Mahaska Warhawks.
Hey, we thank State Farm Insurance, Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell for being on board. Proline Building Company as well. Artie Keep with the call of the game. 2:33 to go in the third quarter, Artie.
Mustangs have the ball after the timeout. Lindsay there is their court general. She moves it around to the right side, but gets it back. Whips it down, back up on top. They're just kind of playing catch out there. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Lila Malani with a three-pointer. Puts the lead back to 7 for the Mustangs, 30-23. Style out to... Style had tossed the ball out to Ridgway. Ridgway threw it into Linder. And she was fouled by number 33, Kyra Neebe, her second. So Linder at the line shooting 2. Nothing but net on the first one. .149 to play here in the third quarter. Linder hits both. Winters tosses it into Lindsay. Lindsay brings it down. They pick her up there at the top, and she whips it out to the left side. Ball bouncing around off the rebound. Mustangs with it. Libby Winters with the drive to the basket. Carly Lake into the lineup, replacing Falb. She triggers it to Style. Lindsay once again gets her hand on that ball, just knocking it away. Linder out to Style. Style whips it back over to Lake. She's being caught. And Lindsay's there to help with the steal. She drives it down. But Lake was there to get the ball and did a foul on Lindsay. Her second. Third team foul in the quarter. 58 seconds to play. Lake fires it into Style. Style comes across half court to Lake, to Linder. Linder tries to get it back out to Lake, but it's knocked out of bounds by Malani. 26 seconds on the shot clock, 49 on the game clock. Linder back underneath. She can't get it to fall. Rebound down to Georgia Teeter, off to Lindsay. Lindsay back up top. She thought about a three. Back to Winters. Winters drives down. Contact with Fogle, but nothing called. Lindsay on the rebound. Good ball movement by the Mustangs. 15 seconds to play in the quarter. Winters underhand, doesn't go. Linder off with it. Off to Style, 4 seconds. Out to Lake. Oh, and a foul. She tried to put up a three-point shot. That foul was on number 24, Libby Winters. That is her 4th foul. 0.7 seconds left to play in the quarter. Carly Lake at the line shooting 3. I believe these are the first free throws of the season for Lake. And she sinks the second. And she drops in the third, so she got 2 of the 3.
That's a good attempt.
Lindsay flung at the length of the court, but not even close. So at the end of 3 quarters, PCM 32, North Mahaska 27.
We got ourselves a ball game. Let's hear from some of our sponsors.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
Hey, we're back. We thank First State Bank for sponsoring our 4th quarter. R.D. Keep has the call of the game.
PCM has the ball to start the 4th quarter. North Mahaska has outscored the Mustangs in the last 2 quarters. Style with the ball. She was being harassed, but she managed to work through the traffic. Fogel at the right wing. Out to Falb. Falb to Linder. Linder can't get it to fall. Carly Lake on a 3-point shot. 7:16 to play. North Mahaska's pulled within 2, 32-30. Lindsay on the drive. Back out. Long rebound off to Nevy. Mustangs move the ball around. Carly Lake with the ball. Lindsay picking her up. Style gets it. Milani's on her. Back out to Falb. Falb brings it across the front. Here comes Lake. She brings it down, flips it to Fogel. Fogel back to Lake. And at the 6:30 mark, North Mahaska has tied the ball game 32-32 against the number 8 ranked Mustangs, and they just turned the ball over. Lindsay was bouncing the ball to Nevy, and she thought it was tipped, but it was. Officials saw it differently. Style. Fall up to Fogel. Fogel brings it down to Linder. Linder for the basket. North Mahaska with their first lead, 34-32. Lindsay gives the Mustangs back a lead with a 3-pointer. And we said earlier it was going to be a matter of threes, and Jolyn Fogel picked up her first 2 points of the night underneath. Lindsay wanted the three. Milani's three-point shot goes off. Lake with the rebound. Style comes across. Lake up top. Linder puts it into Fogel. Fogel can't get it, but she's there battling. Linder gets the long rebound. Style to Lake, back to Style. Style down on the lane runner. Couldn't get it to fall. Teeter on the rebound. Lindsay brings it across half court. Down to the corner. And what looked like was going to be a block turned out to be a foul on number 50, Jolyn Fogel, her first. Kyra Neve at the line shooting. 50% free throw shooter. She drops the first one. Ties the game at 36. Georgia Teeter out of the ball game. She was they were working on her ankle a little earlier in the game. Ball stolen by the Mustangs. Lindsay drives down. Linder stops her. Both teams wanted a foul there. Fouled there to tip the ball, and Style with the rebound. Mustangs are so quick. Libby Winters on the steal and the basket. Foul was whistled. Addison Falb with the foul. Her second. Winters at the line shooting. And it goes off. But the Mustangs come up with the rebound. Fogel gets it off the miss. And she's being harassed by Milani. Milani whistled for the foul. Yeah, got a little too handsy there coming up the court. Now Milani PCM wanted a over and back, but the ball was tipped. We got 3:48 to play.
Let's hear from one of our sponsors.
At Holland Coble Funeral Homes, we are proud to be residents of the communities we serve and a locally owned business since the early 1900s. Our commitment to courteous service and high standards of performance to you, your family, and the surrounding communities has been the same for over 100 years. Holland Coble Funeral Homes in New Sharon, Montezuma, and Watchier. Find more information at hollandcoblefuneralhome.com.
And we thank Holland Coble Funeral Home for being on board as one of our sponsors. Our fourth quarter being brought to us by First State Bank. Well, RD, this is our first North Mahaska broadcast of the season, and what a doozy to start off with. PCM and North Mahaska girls going head-to-head, toe-to-toe, 3:48 to go.
Well, yeah, PCM came into this game as the number 8 team in Class 3A. North Mahaska plays in 2A, unranked. But 3-point ball game, 3:48 to play in the contest. North Mahaska has the basketball to start. Lake triggers it in to Style. Style works it around to the left side, back on top. Linder and Milani tangle up. Style on a long three, doesn't get to go. Rebound by Tori Lindsay. Lindsay brings it across the timeline. Whips it down to the right-hand corner. Back to Lindsay. Lindsay's looking. Gets Winters open in the middle. Winters with the basket. 41-36. Foul being battling down in that corner. Back, she puts up a three, and it goes in. 41-39.
Huge shot.
Foul with 6 points for the Warhawks. Winters right at the free throw line. She whips it out to Milani. Milani back to Lindsay. Lindsay. Oh! Kind of looked like a travel, but timeout called by PCM.
Got a full timeout. We'll throw in one of our sponsors.
Lake Painting and Interiors invites you to visit their new design studio located at 105 East Market Street in New Sharon. Your one-stop destination for residential and commercial interior painting, custom cabinetry, cabinet refinishing and fabrication, wallpaper, countertops, backsplashes, and home renovation needs. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 10 to 5, or by appointment. Call 641-637-8015 or visit lakepaintingiowa.com for more information.
Here at Helmuth Ford, customers are not just a number, they are family, and we will treat you like family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
We look forward to seeing you soon at Helmuth Ford in Sigourney.
All right, we are back live here. RD, take it away.
North Mahaska had the basketball. Lake whips it down to Fogle underneath. 43-41 PCM. Lindsay working around the corner. Style almost had the steal. Tori Lindsay will be set to kick it in to Lila Milani. Milani, Style jumps up, but not. Oh! Style got called for the foul going after the ball. So the Mustangs will have the ball out of bounds. New 35-second clock, 2:06 to play. 43-41 PCM. Lindsay being guarded by Style. She whips it out to Milani. Milani bounces it inside. Shot comes up short. Fogle there for the rebound. Foul was whistled on number 11. Tori Lindsay, her third foul. Linder triggers it into Style. Style bounces across the timeline to Lake. Style gets double teamed. Lake to and Linder.
Did they count it?
There is, I believe they counted the basket.
It looked like they
waiting.
did.
I'm waiting for the.
They did.
They did, and Kyra Neatney is whistled for the foul. Fogle, she steals the basketball on the inbounds pass. Tie game 43-43. Carly Lake on a long three. Winters comes down with the rebound. Tori Lindsay brings it across. Off to the right side, back to top. They bring it back to Lindsay. And Jolyn Fogle was able to get that. Another foul. Georgia Teeter whistled for the foul on the Mustangs. Her third. Into the basketball game for the Mustangs, number 21. Hollywood replacing Teeter. Linder's able to get it into Style. Style fires it across. Foul. Knocked out of bounds by Nevy. 55 seconds to play. 43-43. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Carly Lake will fire it in from the right-hand side of the baseline. Out to Style. Over to Falb. Falb turns the ball over on a travel. 49 seconds to play in the contest. 35 seconds on the shot clock. Kenna Greer comes into the lineup for PCM. Milani on top. She's stuck out there, foul, but out. Timeout called by PCM with 39 seconds to play, 25 seconds on the shot clock. 43-43.
And we'll take a break and hear from one of our sponsors, Skunk River Radio. Country music from 1990 through 2010 with some Iowa country music sprinkled in. Listen at skunkriverradio.com. Download the app. Listen on Alexa by saying, Alexa, play Skunk River Radio on TuneIn. You can listen to me, Steve Shetler, each weekday morning from 6 a.m. to noon and listen to The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio, online radio for country music from 1990 to 2010. All right, we are back here in New Sharon, Iowa. High school basketball, North Mahaska PCM girls all knotted up at 43 apiece. This fourth quarter sponsored by First State Bank in New Sharon. Artie Keep has the call of the game. Artie?
Quite a basketball game.
Yeah.
Between number 8 PCM and unranked North Mahaska. Tori Lindsay, she gets it down. And then Libby Winters gets the basket, so they're... North Mahaska calls a timeout. 20.9 to play. 45-43 PCM.
And we'll go ahead and hear from one of our sponsors.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shetler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shetler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
And we're back. North Mahaska PCM girls, PCM with a 45-43 lead, 20.9 seconds to go. Artie, what are you doing here? Are you going for a 2, or are you going for a 3, or whatever comes your way?
I think you go with whatever is going to come your way. Obviously, Linder is certainly the go-to underneath, but Carly Lake's been awful hot from outside.
Yeah.
Linder has 18. Lake has 12.
Yeah, we're gonna have to announce a player of the game here pretty quick too. We'll wait till the end of the game to do that.
So 20.9 to play in regulation. 45-43 PCM. Lake brings it across. Lindsay there to... Lake picked up her dribble. Lindsay was there to cause some problems. Over and back's the call. PCM will have the basketball. 11.5 to play in regulation. Style quickly fouls Lindsay. Foul whistled on Jolyn Fogel, her second. So Lindsay will go to the line shooting 2. North Mahaska, that was their 5th foul in the quarter. And Lindsay's first one rolls off.
That keeps hope alive. Keeps hope alive for North Mahaska.
It does. 9.2 to play. And she sinks that one. 46-43. North Mahaska will need a three-pointer to tie it. Linder whips it out to... Comes off. Style puts it back up. And that's your basketball game, ladies and gentlemen. Number 8, PCM in Class 3A, 46. North Mahaska, 43. Libby Winters poured in 18 for PCM. Lindsay had 9. North Mahaska was led by Natalia Linder with 18 and Carly Lake with 12. So,
were you keeping the rebounds tonight or just points?
Just points.
Right. So what do you think? I mean, it's got to be Nat Linder, right? I'll let you make the final call.
Boy, I'll tell you, between her and Lake, I thought Lake had some key threes as they were making that comeback, because they were down 15-4.
Yeah.
At the end of the first quarter, close to 25-17, and then they had the lead there. I think I want to give it to Carly Lake.
You're going with Carly.
I think Carly, and she had a shot here, just couldn't get it to.
Yep. All right.
Just couldn't go. So I think our Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell State Farm Player of the Game for this one would be
Carly Lake.
Carly Lake.
Okay, we'll go with Carly. Well, it was a heck of a battle. Came down to the wire, as you saw. PCM girls getting by North Mahaska 46-43. That's the final. Got the boys game coming up next. We've got about 14 minutes between games here, so we'll hear from some more of our sponsors, and we'll come back with the boys game here shortly here on Steve Shetler Media Facebook and YouTube and Skunk River Radio Facebook. Proline Building Company in New Sharon designs and builds a wide variety of structures, including commercial, municipal, agricultural, storage, and accessory buildings, as well as custom homes. Our customer-centered design build process ensures the project will meet your needs, however big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building, Proline is your partner every step of the way. Proline Building Company, the builder you know and trust.
See State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell in Oskaloosa for auto, home, business, life, health insurance, and more. Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell's mission at State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. That's Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, your State Farm agents in Oskaloosa. Kelly and Wendell support the North Mahaska Warhawks.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit Cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
At Holland Coble Funeral Homes, we are proud to be residents of the communities we serve and a locally owned business since the early 1900s. Our commitment to courteous service and high standards of performance to you, your family, and the surrounding communities has been the same for over 100 years.
Holland Coble Funeral Homes in New Sharon, Montezuma, and Watchier.
Find more information at hollandcoblefuneralhome.com.
Lake Painting and Interiors invites you to visit their new design studio located at 105 East Market Street in New Sharon. Your one-stop destination for residential and commercial interior painting, custom cabinetry, cabinet refinishing and fabrication, wallpaper, countertops, backsplashes, and home renovation needs. Open Wednesdays through Fridays 10 to 5 or by appointment. Call 641-637-8015 or visit lakepaintingiowa.com for more information.
Here at Helmuth Ford, customers are not just a number, they are family, and we will treat you like family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
We look forward to seeing you soon at Helmuth Ford in Sigourney.
Skunk River Radio, country music from 1990 through 2010 with some Iowa country music sprinkled in. Listen at skunkriverradio.com, download the app, listen on Alexa by saying, Alexa, play Skunk River Radio on TuneIn. You can listen to me, Steve Shetler, each weekday morning from 6 a.m. to noon, and listen to The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio, online radio for country music from 1990 to 2010.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shetler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shetler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
Santa Steve Stocking is back! Sign up and register to win at participating businesses for a $1,000 prize package. $500 cash, $500 in gift cards and prizes.
Oh, yeah.
Winner will be drawn on Friday, December 19th. Sign up now in Oskaloosa at the Unique Salon, Shop Jen Miracle, Krause's House of Flowers, Stam Garden Center and Nursery, Mahaska Drug, and Oski Dental. In New Sharon, sign up at Lake Painting and Brittany's Bargains. In Leighton, sign up at Tassel Ridge Winery. In Hedrick, get signed up at Pigtail Charlie's Diner. And in Sigourney, sign up at Casey's, Sinclair Napa, Barnwired, Bodyworks Fitness, Copper Lantern Sports Bar and Grill, Shetler Insurance Services, James Family Greenhouse, Brothers Market, Amy's Salon House and Spa, and the Garden Gate. Somebody's gonna have a very Merry Christmas with Santa Steve Stocking, and it might as well be you. Ho, ho, ho.
yes, it is time to rumble once again here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube, and Skunk River Radio Facebook. We've got the boys game coming up next after a very exciting girls contest between PCM and North Mahaska. If you missed it, PCM girls came out on top by just a few points. Hey, we do thank all of our sponsors on board for North Mahaska basketball this year, including Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell at State Farm Insurance, Proline Building Company, First State Bank in New Sharon, Oski Dental, Skunk River Radio, Shetler Insurance Services, Helmuth Ford, Holland Coble Funeral Home, and Lake Painting. And, of course, State Farm Insurance, Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell bring us our player of the game. Carly Lake was our female player of the game in the previous game. Artie Keep has got the call of the action once again. Artie, that first game is going to be hard to follow up in this boys matchup.
Here's your starting lineup for the Mustangs.
That was quite a ball game.
It was.
And we do welcome you to the second half of tonight's doubleheader here at North Mahaska High School. The Warhawks are hosting the Mustangs of PCM. North Mahaska is 1-1 on the season. PCM comes into the game at 1-2. These two teams have met 5 times previous. The Mustangs hold a 3-2 edge. Mustangs have won the last 2 meetings, including last year's 51-48 win. North Mahaska last won in 2022, 75-46. And we'll get your starting lineups here real quick for the PCM Mustangs. Number 1, a 5'9" senior guard, Gavin Steenhook. Number 14, Chase Wogman, a senior forward at 6'1".
Caleb Hall.
Number 23, Kevin Thomas, another senior, 6'2", forward. Number 25, Joe Shaver, senior power forward at 5'10". And number 33, Abe Clayman, a junior center at 6'4".
John Nelson and John Kane.
North Mahaska we will see number 4, Charlie Gumont, a 5'5" senior guard. Number 10, Jackson Vandeveer, senior guard, 6 foot. Number 24, Caleb Hall, sophomore forward at 6'2". Another guard, number 40, Dane Van Mersberg at 5'10". Senior, and rounding out the lineup is senior Trenton DeBrine, number 50, 6'3" center. Wogman and DeBrine, and the Mustangs come down with it. Kevin Thomas dribbling around the top over to Wogman. Wogman back inside. Whips out to Abe Keeman. And he puts it in for 2, gives the Mustangs early lead. Van Mersbergen with the basketball. He gets it across to Charlie Gumont. Vandeveer, he's being doubled. Trying to get it in to DeBrine. DeBrine forces his way in and evens the score at 2-2. Steenhook fires off to the right side. Number 25, Joe Shaver. Shaver takes it back out top. Kevin Thomas with the basketball. They kind of get caught there in the middle, and looks like the rebound went off of Charlie Gumont's hands. Steenhook set to trigger it in. Mustangs went 4 across. Wogman on the inside. He got the rebound. Still didn't go. Jackson Vandeveer with the rebound. Gets it off Caleb Hull. Van Mersbergen with a long 3 attempt. DeBrine there to get it. Vandeveer tried to get it to Van Mersbergen, but it got out. Stolen by number 1, and Jackson Vanderveer comes down with it on the missed shot. Coming up on the 6-minute mark of the first quarter, still 2-2. Hold back out to Vanderveer for 3. The rebound went to Wogman. Wogman sent it out to Kevin Thomas for the basket. DeBryan down underneath. He's working his way, and foul whistled. Missed the shot, but foul was whistled on number 33, Ed Keeman. DeBryan at the line shooting 2. And this is the first one. And he misses the second. Keeman with the rebound. Ball tip. Charlie Gumont comes away with the steal. Brings it across the timeline. Whips it out to Dane Van Mersbergen. Ball was hit again. Gumont cleans it up. He darts around. Whips it out to Vanderveer. 3-point basket from the left corner. North Mahaska leads 5-4 here with 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Mustangs really trying to do a nice job trying to get the ball inside, and Mahaska just seems to be getting right there. Van Mersbergen tipped that, and then Wogman couldn't get his hand on it and out of bounds. Van Mersbergen into Vanderveer. Vanderveer brings it across half court. Hall. Van Mersbergen made a drive, but couldn't catch it. Joe Shaver. Steenhook tried to go down the middle and couldn't get it. 20 to shoot. Mahaska doing a nice job shutting the middle off, but Wogman able to get the basket to about a 6-foot jumper. DeBryan underneath. He gets it to fall. 4 points for DeBryan. North Mahaska leads 7-6. Steenhook on the Vanderveer with a block. Steenhook back on top. Mustangs just moving it around the perimeter. Walkman tried to go down, couldn't get the shot to fall. Van Mersbergen with it. He and Vanderveer play a little catch. Vanderveer on a runner, couldn't get it. Oh! Van Mersbergen had it. Trent DeBryan on the steal. Hole bouncing around the top, over to Vanderveer. Back to Hall. Gets it knocked away by Wogman. Wogman brings it up, and Steenhook gets it, gets the bounce in there. Kevin Thomas with the basket. Another steal by Steenhook. But he loses control. Vanderveer was down there mixing it up. Into the North Mahaska lineup, number 20. Zach Veseth. Got number 3, Dylan Byer into the lineup along with Cody DeReed. A lot of fight underneath there. Visa comes away from the trees. Visa is only 5'4". He's doubled up, but he gets it to Caleb Hall. Wagaman with the rebound. He's dribbling down underneath. He gets it down there. He's covered. And Trenton Bryan. Good clean block. Visa takes it across the timeline. He's being covered by Bryson Kerr. DeBrine loses it. And PCM is basket. Basket by number 21, Andy Bellinghausen. And Visa loses the ball. Mustangs back on the attack. Basket by Coney DeReed. It's good. Foul was whistled on Visa, his first. Into the Mahaska lineup. Travis Castaneda replacing DeBrine. 12-7 PCM with 1:10 to play in the first quarter. Van Merswegen gets the rebound on the missed free throw. Being harassed by Cody DeReed. Vanderveer, he dribbles through a double. Hall can't get it clean and tries to get it off to Vanderveer, and it gets stolen. Zach Visa picks up his second foul. Cash Fisher at the line shooting 2. Hits the first. 13-7 Mustangs. Returning to the PCM lineup, number 23, Kevin Thomas. Places Wagman. Vanderveer to Van Mersbergen. Van Mersbergen back to Vanderveer. Van Mersbergen gets it off to Visa. But Visa's size makes it tough. 3-point shot by Bryson Carr. 17-7. Mustangs have built a 10-point lead here. Oh. Ball stolen by Fletcher. He whips it back to Carr, and Carr puts it in. Vanderveer. That's the end of the first quarter. PCM 19, North Mahaska 7. Quite a run here in that last 30, 40 seconds.
And let's go ahead and hear from some of our sponsors here on North Mahaska Basketball. Proline Building Company in New Sharon designs and builds a wide variety of structures, including commercial, municipal, agricultural, storage, and accessory buildings, as well as custom homes. Our customer-centered design build process ensures the project will meet your needs, however big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building, Proline is your partner every step of the way. Proline Building Company, the builder you know and trust.
See State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell in Oskaloosa for auto, home, business, life, health insurance, and more. Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell's mission at State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. That's Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, your State Farm agents in Oskaloosa. Kelly and Wendell support the North Mahaska Warhawks.
And we are back here live in New Sharon, Iowa, starting up the second quarter. And the second quarter being brought to us by Skunk River Radio. PCM has the lead, and R.D. Keep has the call of the action.
Yeah, the Mustangs have built a 19-7 12-point lead here. They had quite a flurry of points off of North Mahaska turnovers. North Mahaska has the ball to start the second quarter. Van der Veer and Van Mersbergen playing catch. Dane Van Mersbergen just couldn't get to the pass. Cash Fletcher kicks the ball into Bryson Carr for the Mustangs. A long 2-point basket for Kevin Thomas. And a steal. Steal and a basket by Carr. And quickly 23-7. 4 quick points for the Mustangs. Castaneda over to Van der Veer. Van der Veer to Van Mersbergen. Van Mersbergen gets it back to Castaneda. He goes down. He does. Caleb Hall with the basket. Travis Castaneda got the rebound, kind of tossed the ball up there and went in, and he was fouled. Foul was whistled on number 15. Cody Reed, his first.
Bunch of changes for the PCM lineup.
Yes.
Good luck keeping track of that.
Yes. Abe Keeman back into the lineup. And Castaneda hits his 30-second timeout called by North Mahaska.
And we'll go ahead and hear from Oski Dental.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
All right, we are back here in New Sharon, second quarter. 7 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the second quarter. PCM with the lead. RD has the call.
Chase Wegman into Gavin Steenhook to start this after the timeout, leading 23-10 for the PCM Mustangs. Jackson Vanderveer there to steal the ball. There, Castaneda tries to go down low, gets it knocked out of his hands by Joe Shaver. Vanderveer to trigger it in. DeBrine back into the ball game, replacing Caleb Hall. Vanderveer looking for somebody, and it couldn't get open. Ball ended up going to Thomas. Mustangs have taken 3 shots down here, cannot get it in, but they did get the foul. Foul whistled on number 50, Trenton DeBrine, his first. Joe Shaver will be at the line shooting 2. Gets the first one. Gives the Mustangs a 14-point lead over North Mahaska. And he sinks the second. Vanderveer takes it out of bounds. They get it across the timeline to Charlie Gumat. Vanderveer goes down the middle and gets the shot to fall. About an 8-foot shot right in the middle. Steenhook back across the timeline. Vanderveer there to pick him up. They thought about the three-point. Steenhook with the basketball, gets it down underneath to Shaver for 2 more. North Mahaska having a hard time with this PCM defense. Ball stolen by Keeman. Mustangs back on the attack. Long pass over to Wogman. Wogman, now they kick it back out. 3-point shot. Doesn't go. Castaneda brings the ball up out to Vanderveer. DeBrine down underneath. And he's trying to get a shot off and manages to get a foul instead. Foul whistled on Abe Keeman. His second. DeBrine shooting 2. Logan Baldock coming into the ball game, replacing Van Mersbergen. DeBrine has 5 points in the contest. That one falls off. Steenhook on the rebound, brings it down to the right side. He gets it down, whoops it. They start whipping around. And 3-point basket for Thomas. Good ball movement by the Mustangs. They're doing a nice job with that. Vanderveer had Charlie Gumad open right underneath the basket, but flipped it too hard. Steenhook at top. Wogman makes a run down. DeBrine gets the rebound. Thwarted that Mustang scoring opportunity. Baldock at the free throw line. Into DeBrine. DeBrine throws it away. Steenhook gets it, and he misses the layup. They miss again. Ball's being batted around. Remains with the Mustangs. Looks like Shaver may have come up a little lame, so Cash Fletcher back into the PCM lineup. Mustangs work it around. Back over to Steenhook. Steenhook with a catch and shot. 32 to 13 PCM. Dawson Gumot into the North Mahaska lineup there. Here goes DeBrine, makes a nice move from the corner in for a layup. And the Mustangs, Fletcher was trying to hit Thomas and threw it out of bounds. Wholesale changes for the Mustangs. Number 2, Bryson Carr back into the ball game. Warhawks working it around. DeBrine got a 20. Andy Bellinghausen got the rebound. He whipped it down to Carr, and Carr was able to stick it in the basket. 34-15, 3:18 to play here in the second quarter. Into the North Mahaska lineup. Dane Van Mersbergen replacing Baldock. 29 seconds on the shot clock. Vanderveer set to throw it in. He gets it across court to Van Mersbergen at top right-hand side. Vanderveer back on top. He goes around to the right side. Finds DeBrine underneath. 2 more points for DeBrine. He's at 9 right now. Mustangs are getting nice ball movement, just cannot deliver sometimes. That one rolled off the hands of Chase Wogman. Travis Castaneda back into the North Mahaska lineup. He gets the ball from Vanderveer. Van Mersbergen off to the right side. He dribbles down. Castaneda takes a look. Gets it to Van Mersbergen in the middle, and Van Mersbergen out-battles 2 Mustangs. But Mustangs back on the attack. Caleb Hull on the rebound on the missed shot. Castaneda over to Vanderveer. Vanderveer to Dawson Gutmont. He puts the 3 up and it rolls off. And Chase Wogman takes it coast to coast but misses the shot, but picks up the foul. Vanderveer was whistled with the foul. That was his first. And after the missed free throw, North Mahaska calls timeout.
And we'll go ahead and hear from one of our sponsors.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
All right, we are coming back live to New Sharon, where we've got North Mahaska PCM boys basketball. 1:55 to go before halftime. PCM with a decent lead right now, 34-19. You think, RD, if they can get it down to 10, that would be kind of a moral victory heading into halftime. Let me turn you back up here. That might be helpful. There we go.
Yeah, it's we're going back here to the free throw line. Chase Wogman's got the second one here. Yeah, North Mahaska, if they could, get it down to 10. They've been outscored 15-12 in this first 6 minutes. Wogman sinks that one. Kevin Thomas back into the lineup for the Mustangs, replacing Wogman. Cody DeReed picks up the thing at defense at half court. There goes Jackson Vanderveer down the middle. Rolls off. Andy Bellinghausen with the rebound. He throws it back out to Cash Fletcher. Cash Fletcher hits a nice 14-footer. Vanderveer brings the ball across half court to Gumont. Gumont whips it out to Van Mersbergen. Van Mersbergen to Vanderveer. Vanderveer to Castaneda. Castaneda tries to go cross court, manages to get it to Van Mersbergen, Vanderveer. And then Van Mersbergen whips it clear back to the right-hand side to Castaneda, and he drops it in for a 3. They get the ball stopped. Ball bouncing around. Caleb Hull comes down with it. Dawson Gumont bringing it up court. He's being chased. Gets it back to Vanderveer. Vanderveer works down the lane and drops it in. There's 5 quick points for North Mahaska. 30 seconds to play in the half. Vanderveer deflects it, and he's in there again. Van Mersbergen, 18 seconds to play in the half. He gets it to Vanderveer. Vanderveer being pressured. He gets it to Castaneda. Castaneda on the left corner, gets it back out to Vanderveer on top. Van Mersbergen puts it up, misses. Castaneda, and he gets a foul right at the buzzer. All right, so Travis Castaneda, he's going to go to the line for 2 shots. There's no time on the clock. Half is over once he completes these 2 shots. He misses his first. Vanderveer out there to give him some encouragement. And he misses both. So your halftime score, PCM 37, North Mahaska 24. We'll be back in about 9 minutes.
All right, more coming up here on Steve Shetler Media and Skunk River Radio, Facebook and YouTube.
At Holland Coble Funeral Homes, we are proud to be residents of the communities we serve and a locally owned business since the early 1900s. Our commitment to courteous service and high standards of performance to you, your family, and the surrounding communities has been the same for over 100 years.
Holland Coble Funeral Homes in New Sharon, Montezuma, and Watchier.
Find more information at hollandcoblefuneralhome.com.
Lake Painting and Interiors invites you to visit their new design studio located at 105 East Market Street in New Sharon. Your one-stop destination for residential and commercial interior painting, custom cabinetry, cabinet refinishing and fabrication, wallpaper, countertops, backsplashes, and home renovation needs. Open Wednesdays through Fridays 10 to 5 or by appointment. Call 641-637-8015 or visit lakepaintingiowa.com for more information.